Alright, hello, hello. We're back. How do you walk in this game? Okay. Okay, there was more puzzles downstairs. Okay. We need to hit all of these, but we can only hit the ones that have arrows pointing to them after we've hit all the ones with arrows pointing to them. Okay. Oh. Well, that, like, kind of immediately complicates things. Yeah. Okay, so I have to hit both the top... I have to hit, like, all sides of this thing, practically, before going to it. But... clockwise. Wait, what did I miss? I missed that one. Wait, I have to hit this, get out, hit that, and then come back? Oh god. Okay, well, I think I planned for that, but still. Okay, now what? Hopefully that was a good start. Yeah, okay. Wow. What else is blocking this? Is it this one? No. It's this one. What's blocking this? Okay. What is going on here? Well, I feel like this is, you know, already screwed, but... So how can I fix this? I don't think there's any way to have a loop that I can make over here. Oh, wow, this is connected like way over there. Okay, so starting this early isn't a bad idea. Early. Doesn't matter how much of this I loop, I'm gonna have to go back down, and at which point I can't really do anything. I'm gonna get stuck the same way again, aren't I? I don't think this is good enough. This might be, though. Oh, but I can't yet. Yeah, I mean, more importantly, I can't fit through that gap, which I expected. I'll go the other way around. That could be fine. If I had somewhere to latch onto, anyway. What else is missing? Oh, this one. What? God. She do fit now, but I've kind of screwed myself. Oh, maybe I can go and then hook it around. Okay. That's fine. It seems a little strange, but it's fine. Oh, God. Of all the problems... This can be, like, easily fixed, too. But I just have to redo the whole puzzle, and I don't even know what I did. Oh, shoot. Okay, maybe not so easy. Ah, dang it. I can't really leave any of these. Just trying to get back to where I was before. But it's pointless, because if I can't hook this, I need a plan. I need a plan that accommodates for that piece. Ugh, God. Is this gonna be okay? I've like lost track of what I've done. No. There's a problem here. I don't know what it is, but there's a problem here. That also cannot work. Oh god, and I've left, well, kind of by design, I left this all open for later, but what do I actually do? Yeah, that's why I didn't do this. Didn't hook around this thing before. Oh. Maybe we can make progress here now? That gap's not big enough, there's no way. Okay, that gap is actually technically big enough. But... okay, what about that one? Let's see. No, it's the same. That's what I thought. Kind of been here before. Yeah, I still don't have like any way to deal with this spot now. An awful lot of like interconnectivity here that's like really hard to deal with. Let's test this. I don't fit. Okay, that felt kind of good though. This is looking promising. Whew. Okay. What else is blocking this? Oh, from all the way over on the other side. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll be able to use that gap later. Oh my god, wait, seriously? Okay, well, I can't even use it now, apparently. This is fine, I guess. We can go attempt the other side first. It's not really a big deal. Except that apparently this side is, like, just screwed already. Holy crap. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Dang. Okay. Oh god, wait, can I get to that? It looks very contained right now. Yeah, no, it's hopeless. It's been hopeless for a while. Okay. Yeah, but that makes this a problem. Oh. I do kind of like this start. I don't have to hit this now, but I do have to hit this now. There's not really... Oh, okay. I'd say there's not much really else I can do, but maybe that's not true. I need space. I need space, dang it. Oh. 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 What else is... Oh. Oh shoot. This isn't touching anymore. Well, that's sure awkward. That'll fix that problem, right? Yeah. Leave anything behind down here? No. Yeah. I mean, more like I just didn't really solve it. I don't think that this can be... Oh, shoot. Wait, no, this is fine. Okay. The pyramid, the diamond of power. Oh, God. Okay. Is it okay? I don't know. I'm just doing what I can here. Probably not in the order that I need to. God, how do you even, like, loop that to begin with? It needs to be, like, from the middle, but... Okay. Oh, jeez. That wasn't so bad. Okay. One more here. This doesn't activate anything? Okay. It kind of has to start here. I mean, I say that, but maybe I'm wrong. I didn't have to hit that now for what it's worth, but I am going to. Or maybe I won't. This section here, well... Oh, yeah, I actually did. Okay, never mind. Well, at least with this current setup. Okay, thank God for this little pillar, I guess. Alright, what can we do on, other side, inside? Have I, like, royally screwed myself already, or are we, like, still in business here? Can't even tell. Oh yeah, that's not good. Oh. Wait. Okay, I think technically speaking, we're not, like, out of this yet. It's just, I don't think I've blocked the, yeah? Yeah? It's almost like I planned it, but I was doing so many other things that I couldn't remember that I planned it.
think that being the sole pilot and navigator of this vessel would make me the captain, right? Well, no.
No,
sadly.
I've read the
It's
logs.
Filament Corp protocol to assign an off-ship captain, for reasons known only to them. I have a theory it's to prevent a mutiny once all the rations run out and we start eating paste. Our captain is called Swan. It's unfortunate, but the anchors seem to have completely fried all long-range comms, so we're cut off from her for the time being. She's sharp. She could have gotten us out of this, I'm sure. Oh, not that you aren't doing a fantastic job, by the way.
Okay, so I actually think I had one of these from yesterday that I never entered, and then there's like another one I gotta pick up in a second here. Okay, once again, you have blown me away with your delicious cooking. Thank you for your kind words. Sorry to bother you on your day off. HQ has notified me that mandatory engine inspections have to be undergone today. Several other Filament Corporation vessels of the same model as the Alabaster have had serious issues surface recently. That is a shame. I was looking forward to doing nothing today. Safety first, though, I guess. Today was great. Most fun I've had in a while. Such a lovely surprise. Thank you all so much. It means a lot. Wanted to apologize again for making you work this morning, despite it being a fundamental aspect of keeping a party secret. Keeping the party a secret. Huh? Party was more than worth a few maintenance checks. Besides, you actually helped me clear a couple of things I've been putting off. Okay. Hi guys, that was great. Most fun I've had in a while. Glad to hear you enjoyed yourself, my silent, citrusy companion. Enjoy the bottle. I'm only a little sad to see it go. I certainly will. Scanned Sable in the medbay last night. She's shown little sign of improvement since we noticed her sheepish and lethargic behavior. I'm pleased to say her ailment is nothing serious. In fact, it's quite the contrary. She is pregnant. Yep. Is this a joke? I'm afraid not. Looks like we'll be having 4 extra cats aboard. Color: a red buoy floating in the tropical waters. Texture: burnt toast. Size: 2.4 E plus 20 elephants. Shape: inverted hole. Mood: the cold side of the pillow. Yep. That is quite a mood.
So you've discovered our source of gravity. Nifty, huh? It's fairly common to see big ships like ours create artificial gravity by spinning, but not us. No, we have fancy gravity. It just sits there doing its thing, and then everything goes nicely downwards, as it should. Of course, the one main drawback to a system like this is that while it's pretty hard to stop a ship from spinning, it's remarkably easy to hit a button labeled off. I was on a delivery job before joining Philcor, where someone, not me, turned off the gravity one morning as a sort of ship-wide prank. It was chaos. Stuff everywhere. The hold was a mess. It caused a lot more damage than they intended. So don't touch anything.
Not me.
You found it. The Alabaster's best-kept secret. The most exclusive bar this side of the firmament. You're now one of only 3 people that know of its existence. Introducing Space Drink, made by our very own Mr. Marmalade. Light and fruity, inspired by both the condiment that is his namesake and unwanted food from around the Alabaster. This is the best way to get a little morning buzz without eating into those all-valuable Philcor reward credits. Try one if you'd like, but save at least a couple for me.
Is there a path on this? It like kind of looks like there might be, but it's also extremely hard to tell. Number 15 is also written on here. Attempt to screenshot it. Attempt is really the correct word here because I have to hold down the mouse button. And there's only so many ways to hit Alt function print screen with one hand. Word credit. One 5276349. God, I have a lot of things to enter all of a sudden. Do this one first, so that I don't have to... Well, assuming that, like, I know what I'm doing here, which is, you know, potentially an assumption. Okay. Thank you for choosing Nucleus Industries for your augmentation provider. Nothing comes before your well-being. It's important we begin post-op care immediately. Following guidelines have been generated using your augment identification number. Please confirm the details below. Augmentation location, right forearm. Augmentee name, Stanley Brown. Spend 15 minutes a day practicing the dexterity exercises outlined in the coding pamphlet. Avoid submerging your augmentation for more than 20 minutes. Your augmentation is fully waterproof, but the tissue connecting your new augmentation to your body is not at full strength yet. Long exposure to water and other fluids can add additional stress on the tissue. Lifting items that would be too heavy for you previously. Ease into augmentation. Handling excessive amount of dairy products. Warning, take care when engaging in activities where your augment may come into contact with either your or another's organic body. It'll take time to develop a gentle touch. Nucleus Industries takes no responsibility for any events, including but not limited to injury and death, which may occur as a result of breaching these guidelines. It's a subsidiary of Filament Corp, you don't say. Okay, let's close that one. And I just remembered something I saw. We'll do that after this. Whoop. 57. Let's go home. Aubergine and I spent the day getting the Alabaster ready for travel. It's late now, but we're all feeling up to it. We're prepped to leave in the morning. Thank you both, I'll mention it. locked out of everything. Every major system on the Alabaster. The entire bridge is sealed off, physically. Yep, doors are shut tight. What about everything else? Unresponsive, inoperable, inaccessible. Take your pick. And this is happening how? Swan, in the case of emergency, she can remotely access the Alabaster. I suppose a mutiny qualifies as an emergency. I had no idea it would extend to locking doors and overriding core systems. So she's just going to keep us here? That is what she wanted. I had an idea. Swan has access to all the modules on board the Alabaster, but only to the stuff through the ship's circuitry. What if we isolated a chunk of the ship's wiring and ran all the incoming signals through an analog gate? Mechanical ones rather than digital, like physical locks? Sure, I mean, kind of. I think it'll be more complicated than that, but yeah, essentially. Physical encryption for digital information. They'd still have to be electronic and hooked up to the ship, though. Couldn't Swan just interact with them as well? Probably. Wouldn't do her any good, though. It would be like trying to guess a phone number. Only you're not sure which buttons are which, and you're suspicious that what you're holding might not even be a phone. You'd have to be physically in the room to stand any kind of a chance, and even then it would be a headache. Great, so how do we make it? Not sure. Just sit down and knock our heads together. Okay. Anchors is what I'm calling them. Catchy, right? I made solid progress. The plans are looking really promising. I want to finalize everything today so that we can maybe print and assemble a few prototypes tomorrow. Sounds good at making coffee. Okay. Printing construction today? Yep. 2 sugars? Yep. This last week I've been monitoring Arnold closely. Figured that if there was a chance of another incident, we would want a heads up. Oh, Arnold the planet, or the not planet. This morning the high radiation levels started to resurface. If we were correct in assuming that the radiation buildup and fall-off was in fact a precursor to Pistachio's disappearance, then we might want to start worrying about now. No need to panic, Aubergine and I have been working on something. If everything goes to plan this afternoon, we should be good to leave tomorrow. Spend this evening packing and get a decent amount of rest. Amazing news. Packing, though? Yes. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use the escape pods. They're a little cramped, but they have cryosleep pods, plenty of supplies. This is it. Aubergine and I have managed to get ourselves into the escape pod bay. As far as we can tell, everything is in ship shape and ready to go. So I'll meet in the living room. We can go over the plan and make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Then all we have to do is load up the luggage. What now? The anchors don't work. I don't want to lose anyone else. Aubergine, the anchors work. How can you say that? They work. I've thought about it. Swan didn't have remote access to the escape pod bay. She had access to the pods themselves. We can take the Alabaster back. We can. We might not have much time, though. Workshop in 10? Sure. Given the extent of Swan's influence over the ship, as well as her uncanny timing, it's not unreasonable to assume she has access to all of our internal communications, too. We should stop using them immediately. Swan, if you're reading this, you've taken a dear friend from us. I hope that someday you have to answer for what you've done. Word of the day, 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 word of the day. Okay, Steam, where did you go? Steam achievements. There's an achievement called... Where did it go? Oh god, where did it go? 14237B6509EAFD8C. It must mean something. Alright. Oh god. It's already trickier than I hoped. 2, 3... 7. 7? 7. B. Six, 5, 0, 9. E, F, oh god. D. No, E. A. F. D. I don't fit. Wait, this is 8, not 9. Okay, well, there's my problem. E, F, D. No, E. I missed A again. God. D, 8, C. Alright. And I got the achievement. Okay. Okay. Cool ASCII art, bro. Alright, and I guess I should take a peek at the map. See how things are going here. Still a bunch of stuff here. That's for sure. But we're gonna go upstairs. New music. Oh, you can go all the way up. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm in this bottom middle room here. Well, no, not bottom. The middle, south of the big black square stairwell. How much of this is, like, actually locked? Okay, that door is locked. This door is not. There's a puzzle in here. It's the bathroom, okay. Why is there puzzles in the bathroom? That definitely looks like something. Okay, so these doors are all locked. And there's some interesting looking symbols on the walls here. Sure. Oh. Well, that was likely accessible a long time ago, but it also doesn't really matter. for more terminals, just so I know where they are.
It was me that put the request in for these old machines. They take me back to being a teenager. I get so wrapped up in the nostalgia of it all. I used to bike down to the arcade after school most days. There was this one kid who went by Red. She held the high score on practically every machine in there. Grady, I know. I set out to beat her at my favorites. Spent a lot of time and pocket change trying too. Never managed it though. For some reason, it really stuck with me. I figured that with all the spare time I would have out here, I could take another shot at getting those scores, get some closure on that front. Well, it took a few weeks, but I finally came out on top. It felt amazing. Then Aubergine walked in the next day and bumped me back to second, which did not.
Lantern 2. Okay, following on the meeting this morning, as well as speaking with each of you individually throughout the week, I've written below a summary of the work undergone in the probes thus far. Okay, possible landing sites narrowed down to 2 locations. Points of interest. Intersection of different biomes. Good work. Okay. Construction of the probe is progressing well. All core systems have been implemented. Whilst construction of the probe reaches its conclusion, your focus should shift towards preparation on your roles for the launch. Confidence we're going to make great strides. Thinking more on our recent conversation about Earth, and I remembered that I had something stowed away in my room that may be of particular interest to you. Exciting. Hi guys, once again this morning the Alabaster found itself leaning into a decaying orbit. This has happened several times now since the first incident. Just as before, telemetry and navigation logs list no change. I've manually corrected our course once again. Maybe Aubergine could set up some sort of macro to just automatically correct the orbit every so often. Certainly sounds doable. I'll pop in a bit and we'll talk it out. No, I'm gonna go ahead and seek advice from Mission Control on this one. We should once again run through the standard maintenance procedures associated with issues like this. Not that much of a nuisance to keep correcting. Do we really have to tell Mission Control? This isn't a joke, Jupiter. I'm not risking people's lives. Is there any chance I could swing by your room at some point and have another look through your photo album? Of course. I don't mind lending it to you. Okay. Guys, this isn't a joke. It's games night tonight. This was unnecessary. I know you two don't get along as well as you could, but taking jabs at one another like this certainly doesn't do anything to help the situation. But about it, maybe you're right. Okay, I'll make you a sandwich, you drive a hard bargain. Juniper has expressed to me that she would like to clear the air with you over lunch. Can I count on you to be there for that? Is this really necessary? I'm extremely busy with my research at the present time. Yes, I think it would be for the best. Very well. Thank you again for lending me these records. Well, very welcome. Received news from the captain yesterday regarding the orbital decay. She's informed me that the issue stems from an inherent technical defect that is known to occur on this model of the ship. It's not feasible to repair. To continue dealing with it the best we can. Good, I suppose. At least it's nothing dangerous. Could you ask for more information? Can certainly ask. Been feeling pretty stressed recently, especially with the up-and-coming probe launch. There's a lot of pressure on me, mostly self-induced. Of course, I'm always happy to offer an ear to listen. Why don't you pop by this afternoon and we can chat? Since last week, Pistachio and myself have been hanging out quite a bit. Hanging out? What am I saying? Between her and Juniper, their youthfulness must be rubbing off on me. Oh well. I think I can afford to be a little more youthful. She's taken interest in Earth. Says she'd like to go there someday. I fear I may have already spent my last day on Earth. Tells me about life on the firmament. Can't help but feel a little sorry for her. Wondrous technology, but we never really managed to replicate the feeling of being on Earth. Sashu evidently has an affinity to plants and ecosystems. Earth is where she belongs. Giving her the conch shell I have in my room. She can put it to her ear and hear the ocean. Kittens are all doing well. A little bit of a handful, but I can't help but smile when I'm around them. They also mean I get a lot of visitors in the med bay. Tried to think what kind of impact kittens have on productivity. Haven't named them yet. Aubergine's music taste continues to develop. Loving introducing him to new music. Seeing what he thinks. How it makes him feel. There's an element of rediscovery in it for me. Wouldn't be surprised if in a couple weeks I ask him to mod my player. Don't know how he does it. Let us light your way. Optic honey. The firmament's most ethical source of honey and bee byproducts. Drop by our store on the on North 43rd Street of the Lime District with this card for 50% off. One card per customer. Why is it like mirrored? That's spooky. Am I supposed to like play spot the difference here? I'll fail miserably. Yeah, that picked it up. Hi all, Pistachio has just informed me that it's Marmalade's birthday on Saturday. We're going to throw him a little surprise party. That's awesome, can't wait. Let me know if you need any help. Cough, bartender, cough, cough. Afternoon, what a lovely idea. As for getting Marmalade to the party, I will file an urgent maintenance report Saturday morning with code 4 priority. They have to be resolved within a day. That way I can keep him out of the living quarters whilst you prepare. Morning all, Marmalade is in the engine room. You are clear to proceed. I'll let you know if anything changes. I'll be bringing Marmalade up to you shortly. Please ensure everyone is in place. Just wanted to say thanks. Yeah, okay, just read this one. Scan Sable. Pregnant. Yes. Kittens, Juniper. Multiple kittens. On our ship. You better be as excited about this as I am. Of course I am. Any names for them yet? How about Meowcurry? Ursa Major? Or Cattern? Pistachio, these are truly terrible. Trying to honor their new heritage. Maybe name them after flowers or something. Good week for my well-being. So good, in fact, that I am naming this week to commemorate such a vivid increase in my well-being. I'm calling it Well-Being Week. Genius, right? What happened? Well, everyone needs to know, okay. Began with Marmalade's birthday. Cake. Coffee. And Sable's pregnant. Canary seems stressed. Well-being status equals cat fever, cake, and the vain who dared to dream. Alright, in we go. Oh god. Okay. So, I assume I can't go over? Correct. Oh, and I also can't, like, touch the pillars. I think that's a good thing. It's a good thing until it's, like, impossible not to. What? What angle can I even, like, go through this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. That doesn't work. What about from here? Is this angle, like, somehow, like, just better enough? Okay, but what about from here? Yeah, okay. Although, now I have this last one to deal with. And I'm like out of ways to deal with it. Okay, well maybe this was just a fine start then. I'm like not sure anymore. Okay.
Say, Pluto? While you're lumbering around and routing through all of our personal belongings, do you think you could keep an eye out for the cats? There were 5 last time I counted. Now, if you're thinking that 5 cats is a wholly unreasonable amount of cats to keep on a vessel like this, then we're very much on the same page. As I understand it, there was some sort of mix-up when the Alabaster was assigned a ship pet. The one we received just happened to be pregnant. I am not a cat person, so the sudden appearance of 400% more cat wasn't a welcome addition to my life. Still, I hope they're okay. As much as I hate those self-important furballs, Pistachio really had a soft spot for them.
Surprise birthday. Yes. Party preparations. Great, we'll set everything up. Guys, I wanted to say thanks for the birthday party. Cat is pregnant. Cats. Did we not, like, just get this one? No, I totally just got this one. I must have messed something up. I'm gonna have to look from here, I think. Yeah, okay, I see. Red screen, okay. It's like this path feels awfully familiar. Bad news to deliver. Juniper had to undergo surgery late last night due to appendicitis. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I turned in early last night, had no idea. Don't sweat it, I'm doing fine. Up now, though. Feel free to come visit whenever. I'll come by ASAP. Yeah, okay. Wanna watch some films? Talk recently about getting to the bottom of the defect brought to light by the captain. I'd like to take this opportunity to stamp out any further investigation on that front. Remind you that we'll be working through this weekend in order to hit the probe. Yep. Tuesday, Wednesday off. Let's watch movies. Mind if I keep this album for longer? I'd like to go back to Earth, but it's probably too old. We've seen most of these from other people's, like, logs. Probe launch is tomorrow. You're not all here. Don't worry, I'm just bringing coffee. Probe mission didn't go to plan. Better luck next time. Mega movie marathon. Not happening, apparently. Yeah. So, Because I decided to get an early night last night, I missed out on my closest friend dealing with a potentially fatal illness, go figure. Dropped by the medbay this morning, but she was still napping. I'm sure surgery takes it out of you. Appendicitis, Vermilion said. Hadn't heard of it, but allegedly it can really sneak up on you. June has to stay in the medbay for another night. It's fine though, because I spoke to Vermilion. He's gonna let us have movie night in there. No hot chocolate, but I'm gonna smuggle some in to surprise her. Another games night this evening. It was more subdued night than normal. I think everyone is tired, crunching up hard on the probe. That and June is still recovering from her op. Alright. Here we go again. Time to learn the secrets of the universe. What? Oh my god. Okay. What? Wait, can you go through a third time and, like, fix it? Is that a rule here? I can't even, like, try it, really. Yeah. This is very much an, oh yeah, this is clearly impossible moment. don't see any way to thread this. Like, it's where am I supposed to go after I go backwards through this? Or if I go through it a second time, how? There's, like, oh, I guess I could just go the other direction. That might help. But only a little bit. Okay. Only a little bit. Dang it. Oh. Bullseye. Oh, come on. narrator voice. It was not Bullseye. Yeah, see, that's no good. I think I knew. Which is why it was awesome that if I start down here, it actually is good enough. I thought I had a way to get through this, like, diagonally twice. And now I'm not, like, seeing what it was. This doesn't get me to the exit. I need to be able to, like, wrap around again if I want to get to the exit from here. Well, that's kind of good. Okay. No way! Oh my god. What? Alright. Well, this area is going to be a struggle, isn't it? Is there any hope? I need a turnaround. Okay. Double, double, single, single. What? How do I get through that to begin with? Okay. Oh, God. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I kind of like that start, though. Mostly because I don't see it, like, any other way. But it cuts off a lot of paths that I feel I would want otherwise. I mean, this is still screwed, unfortunately. This is just about the only thing that makes sense for this one. But then I can't... Can't use this as a loop anymore. And then I'm just like dead in the water. I can't do this because I won't be able to get bottom right. I can't do this because I won't be able to get bottom left. So it's like it has to come down from above and then wrap around and then wrap around this as well. Seems like a lot. I guess it could, in theory, come in from the other side as well. There's a world in which something like this, something like, I was gonna say something like this, but there's nowhere to hook onto in this direction. And if I skip that, there's still nothing to hook onto. So yeah, it's like it needs to go from here, start going in this direction. But then there's nowhere to hook onto over here. I guess I could go, you know, the other way. That would be fine too, but for now that's a dead end. And maybe it'll always be... Okay, what about if I do that idea in the other direction? Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, maybe this is what I was thinking and then, like, forgot about it. Oh, did I... Oh, this is actually good then. This is actually good. Yeah, this will solve it. A bit of tweaks. Maybe. I need to get this spot. I thought maybe I could just hook onto it, but now there's not enough space to get through anymore. Okay. Now I just hope that I can, like, actually get out of here. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No! Crap. It needed to be from this other spot. Oh, wait, that's fine. Maybe. Actually, no, if anything, this is good because it means I have a way to turn around to get back to the door. Okay. Yeah, that all makes sense. 3. Two, 1, 1, 1. What is, like, even a route through this one that doesn't hit the... Yeah, okay. Ugh, what about this one, though? What angles can safely go through here? Yeah, I didn't think so. Definitely not gonna be able to go through twice like that. Wow. This feels kind of screwed. What am I missing? Oh. Yeah, but... Okay. So that actually does, like, work out. To some degree. Ah. And now it no longer works. Do I have space? No, of course I don't. Dang. I think this would have basically been it. Probably wrong about that, but... yeah, I didn't go through this twice. That would have been still a problem. I feel like I just need to like find another move that I can utilize here. Starting from here feels like a bad idea, but what do I know? I mean, I'm not going to be able to get... We don't get enough passes through here. I feel like any of this. Yeah, all sorts of problems here. I guess this would be at least an improvement to some degree. Wait, actually, where is this getting... Oh, I see. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you would need to pass through. Even if I could... If I had more passes through some of these other things, that, like, isn't really gonna work, I guess. Right, this is just a bad start. Bit more convinced now. Okay, that's interesting. To be sure, but not usable. Is there a move here that I'm missing? If I just had one more that I could use to, like, loop around later on. Yeah. And it seems like this one at the start here would be the most useful, but I'm using it pretty importantly in the solution. The only way I can make it have space is by going over here. I don't even think that going over to this one is good enough. Yeah. But if I go over to here, then I can't use this pillar to swing around and go back through this triple gate. And that seems like it's like basically just required. There's not gonna be space. I think we've been here before. Yeah. Okay, well, what if I started here? I think I run into issues on the double wall if I start here. Oh, dang. Very sensitive. Oh. No, this is still not right, but it's closer. Is there any chance for me to get through this again? What if I just started like this? Just go boom. I don't know if it leaves space at that other pillar. I'll find out in a second. Nope. Oh, this is like almost definitely screwed then. Would be great. Maybe. Yeah, and I like still need somewhere to come back and loop around again after all this anyway. How do I add another pass through that? I mean, the solution has to be completely different to make that happen. Pretty sure this is like just screwed by default if I start over here, but... I mean, yeah, what am I gonna do? This isn't even the last one here. These puzzles are tricky. It's just moves I'm not seeing, but unfortunately that's a problem. That I don't have like a way to solve, other than just like staring at this forever. I don't want to use this pillar. But it's like when I eliminate that choice, I'm just not left with many options. I don't think I can start here. I don't think I can start here. I definitely can't start here. I can start here, and it seems like the... I can start here, and it seems like the most promising start I've seen so far. But I just have no way to, like, bring it all together. I need an extra pillar for, like, turnaround. This is all I'm left with. I still have to hit both of these walls. If I didn't have to hit both of the walls, I would have a way. And if this pillar, like, It's not really very strongly used. It is used to get this to like actually be pulled out just far enough, but if it was free somehow, although that would just mess up the rest of the solution. If I go this way and try to make the triangle, then it dead ends. If I go this way and try to make the triangle, then it dead ends. It's like the triangle needs to start in the bottom, one of the bottom corners. This is like almost promising, but it gets me a double. And also, yeah. Wow. Wow. That doesn't work if I go... Wait, what are we hitting? That. Okay. It just doesn't work. Okay. That's a pretty epic range, though. There's, like, nowhere to go from here, though. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Oh. Oh, that one is also not taken care of. Okay, this is all just bad. I haven't even gotten the door to open before. Like, let alone gotten the door to open, you know, have a path to it. It's just never opened. I haven't gotten to that point yet. It should be obvious that this is a mistake. It's a little less obvious that this is a mistake, but I still think it's one. God, that's so annoying. God. Oh my god, okay. I think I'm onto something here. Jesus. What the heck, man? Another triple. Ugh. Boy, do I have no idea what's going on right now. Well, I solved it. Get me out of here.
I got on well enough with the rest of the crew. They were good people, you know? Sure, Canary could be a bit abrasive. Although Vermilion proved to be a worthy intermediate between the two of us. And it did take a lot of work to get Aubergine out of his room sometimes, but they were good people. Mostly. Pistachio, though? We spent a lot of time together over the last few months. I know she wouldn't have left me here. Ah, the war room. Or at least that's what we called it after our first games night. Oh, I knew it was a bad idea bringing Smash Muddle Scrub on board. I just couldn't help myself. When we arrived and I got to know the others,
Oh, it keeps
something to
going.
behold. The first games night resulted in a ship-wide silence for 2 days, email communication only. We agreed to ban the game after that. Despite this, every time games night would come around, we'd start playing something different, like Indigestion or Please No Not the Melon, and then always end up going back to Smash Muddle Scrub.
Alright, we spent the day getting the Alabaster ready for travel. It's late now, but if we're all feeling up to it, we're prepped to leave in the morning. Thank you both, don't mention it. Alright. I'm locked out of everything, physically. Yep. Now you're busy trying to work through the mess. Give you a minute. Could you try to call in on Jupiter? We're all grieving in our own way, but I'm extremely worried about her. This will be the 3rd day straight that she hasn't left her room. Tried to coax her out, but she's not having it. Alright, let's see what I can do. We should have left Vermilion. As soon as we realized what this thing was, we should have just left. I was just so worried about TFC, about our jobs, about my job. Now we're criminals anyway, and Pistachio is ... Can't blame yourself for this, Canary. Where are you? I think you need some company. Keeping my eye on Arnold. Just want to let you know, Jupiter came to my room last night. Sat in silence for a couple hours. We had some beers. She was gone when I woke up. Good that she reached out to you, it's progress. Back. Since last week, I've been monitoring Arnold closely. I figured that if there was a chance of another incident, we would want a heads up. Radiation has started to resurface. Yeah. We've been working on something. Spend the evening packing. Okay, we're gonna have to use the escape pods. Alright, everyone, this is it. Aubergine and I have managed to get ourselves into the escape pod bay. So I'll meet in the living room. Others were busy wrapping up a few things. I was wondering if you wanted to help me start taking some of this luggage down to the pods. We're leaving soon, you know. Start without me, I'll be out in a minute. Cease email communication. Yeah. I no longer think I'll see the end of this mission. The more profound line of thinking is whether or not I even want to. We're giving it a go and trying to leave. We're using the escape pods. It looks like Marmalade and Aubergine are going to have them up and running imminently, while the others are busy tying up loose ends. I'm going to start moving some of our stuff down there. Hopefully June can help me. Yeah, this continues, I assume, with this mechanic. Oh no. Alright. Get me out of here. Ah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Item added to inventory. ID number. Official identification card. Okay. Can use that. I'd like to see... Wait. What? That didn't give me the collectible, it gave me the blue dot. Wait, I'm looking in the wrong place. Wrong floor. Okay, yeah, give me the collectible. Okay, 7. 7? How? Okay. 2. 3. Yeah, but now I'm stuck. Wait, no, this is 2. 0, 1, 2. 7, 2, 3. Is there something more to this? I don't know how I can start on 7. Wait, 7 comes up multiple times. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this is more complicated. Perhaps. This is like wrong already, but I'm just gonna kind of roll with it. Yeah, I guess there's more to it. I don't know. I might need to find another ID card before I have a better idea of what's going on with that. Wow, there's a lot of blue puzzles in the room south of here. There were 2 collectibles as well. I don't know if that counts as a collectible or not, to be honest with you. It's another book. JPJ. An Apple in the Face of Despair, Volume 2. Aha. Marmalade. Your status is crew. You are engineer. Color is orange. Name is Marmalade. Important to remember to use your name for all forms of communication. Just arrived at your destination. Congratulations. Use weekdays. Hello, I am Swan, off captain. Yep. Eat breakfast. Health checkups. Maintenance enhancement, dude. Right. Some trouble on the way. Going to be doing repairs. Thanks for keeping everyone in the loop. And this reply was mostly sorting out stuff in the OS, yeah. Just finished work on the engines. They're up and running. System Nav Auto lost connection to secondary pilot controller. Redirecting data to primary controller. Caution, system load above normal. Monitor closely. Just took a look. Seems to be a software issue with the engine controller. I've distributed a patch to all engine systems that should resolve the issue. Okay, taking a look at the navigation systems. As far as I can tell, they should be good to go. Give them a once-over once you have the chance, let me know. Thanks, bud. Okay. Yeah, okay. Control protocol. Exercise. Daily. There was hull damage. Sent the request to HQ. Oh, wait, I don't think I had read this one before. Ship experienced some minor hull damage during travel. Yeah. Nothing to worry about, but it should be checked and addressed now to avoid serious issues in the future. You submit a request for a spacewalk. This will be my first spacewalk since training. I don't want to go into how many years ago that was. If you're willing, I'd appreciate if you could accompany me. Okay. Thank you for holding your maintenance request while I worked on getting the core system back up. I'm all yours now. Yes, the flower that will not bloom. Also, could do with your assistance calibrating the spectroscopy. On my way. You really talked my ear off last night. Just kidding, man. It was really nice hanging out with you. We should do it again. Sorry to continue bombarding you. You should keep crew logs. Yeah. Every week. I'd like to begin the day by asking all crew members to kindly respect TFC guidelines. Yes, someone tracked mud through the 3rd floor in bare feet, no less. Sable has been lethargic. We should keep an eye on her. Receiving multiple questions. We'll have a meeting to discuss them, okay? Routine update of the operating system. Connectivity may drop in and out this afternoon or evening. No risk of data loss. Saw your sketchbook, and dang, you can draw. Really impressive. Don't suppose you could do some drawing for me? I'm planning on a surprise games night for everyone. Don't tell anyone yet. Could you draw some posters to pop around the ship? Sure thing, that's a nice idea. We can talk this evening about specifically what you had in mind. It'll probably take me a couple days. Could you do with one for something I'm working on? Any chance you have one lying around? Oh yeah, do you have the grinder? I got one. Yes. Color, beetroot and toothpaste. Texture, crunchy. Size, heavy. Shape, 0. Mood, small talk with pleasant stranger. Okay. User Cryrupted. You haven't been Chief Science Officer for any vessel before, let alone on one of TFC flagship research vessels. What makes you think you're ready? Canary. I've been a researcher for TFC for many years now, and I've trained under some of the best researchers TFC has to offer. Dandelion and Butterscotch. With them, I learned a lot and achieved great things. That was one of them. Continue exploring. Oh, it's the gym. Gonna get swole. Oh, pecking basketball court. And a pool with a basketball in it. Here's another book. Filament Corporation magazine. 4. 1970. This one also has 5 dots to 1979. I'm gonna have to find all the books and like figure out what kind of like code that entails, but
you to bear with me for a second, because I've got a vent here. When we were all selected for this mission, we could submit requests for things we wanted to have on board. These requests would be evaluated on costs and necessity and whatnot. Now, the Filament Corporation were pretty accommodating on the matter, but there was one thing I requested that got denied. I wanted a dance floor. You know, one of the ones with all the colored tiles and flashing lights? Now, I know a little unreasonable, it was a long shot, but think about the morale benefits. Unsurprisingly, my request was denied. Whatever, I was fine with it. But then I get on board and find that they've given Canary an entire pool. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't a pool just a hole in the ground? Well, you're right. It is just a hole in the ground. A hole containing 400 gallons of water. Do you know how heavy that is? Heavier than a dance floor, and you can't spill a dance floor.
You can spill on a dance floor. I can't, like, interact with this, so I have to, like, solve it by hand. With the power of copy-paste, I guess. So let me, just do that, I guess. Wow, and I'm already, like, stumped. I can't figure out what connects to the we start at the dot, right? Oh, well, I guess there is a missing tile. I'm gonna pretend that that doesn't have any lines through it. But I'm looking for a tile that has something coming in from the left at the top. Oh, this one. This one. Okay, so that one's second. No, but this one's a problem because it goes down. And we're at the bottom at this point. And this, no, because this has two. No, because this has two and goes off the bottom. No. Okay, well, what if well, I don't know where this is, though. Because the end could be anywhere. Well, maybe not all lines are part of the path. That would be a little odd. You guys can see my mouse. This one's close. Is there anything else that, like, has... Yeah, maybe this one would fit with that, for example. Yeah, they fit. And that fits with two separate things. This one above it, and then also this one over here would also work. Which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, and then there's this one which could also match. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Okay. But that one does match with this one that kind of like just hooks around. This one right here. Yeah, those match up together. You're to like flip them. Okay, this one matches up with... This one matches up with this one, and I think only this one. Like, treating this like just a puzzle, and not a slide puzzle, and hopefully that doesn't, like, become important. Because there is, like, parity in a slide puzzle. So technically speaking, if there's, like, 2 solutions, for example, that you can get by just dropping all the pieces on the floor and reconstructing them, well, potentially only one of them actually is possible. Or potentially neither of them are possible, I suppose, but... Or both. Or whatever, but... Okay, so this one matches up here. And this matches up with either this one or this one, I believe. Which is a bit of a shame. This one going out to the left only matches with this one, I think. Yeah. I think so. Excuse me. Okay. So back to looking at... I don't know which ones I've used and which ones I haven't. I should, like, mark which ones I've, like, put somewhere. Shoot. Okay, that one. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one. This one. Okay. Okay, so from what I have left, what matches with... There's 2 things that match with an exit from... Let's see, from here or from here. They match with this one. Going out to the left. But either one works. Ah, right, and then alternatively they match with this one. Because that doesn't give me very much information. I was looking at... This one goes up, which looks like it could match with this one, but it can't because this line crashes into a piece that I've already placed. Or this one, but same problem. So I think this is the only one that can go in that spot. Ah, okay. So it was this piece here, and this piece here go on top of each other, and then this was like a question mark where this edge leads to, and then alternate on the other hand, this piece and underneath it, this piece right next to it has a double going out the other end. Alright, so those could match. But there were two things that could match to either end. However, if this one and this one were to match, it would create like an immediate loop, and that would probably be no good. So I think that that disambiguates that problem. Cool. Okay, so where even was the other piece, though? It was this one. Let's just drop that one down. Okay, this looks like it's probably got to be the bottom right corner. Just based on like, space and stuff right now. Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, I don't know. Because I need another piece that can kind of shoot up out of the top here. And this was the only one that was useful for that, but I'm already using it. It's kind of not great. A lot of this is working, but some of it's not. Oh, I found a piece that can like connect to the start though. It's well, it's this piece, but only if the start isn't actually at the bottom. Which is quite questionable. But oh shoot, I gotta go. Oh. Wait a second. I see potential here. I see potential. I see potential. I think I might have it. This all goes up top. God. It would be something like here. Let me just throw this all together real quick. Here. The bottom corner. And then this thing. And these. Okay, I think I've. Oh my God, please. Got something that manages to be consistent at least. Alright, let's run that to a computer real quick, and then I gotta go. Okay. It's gonna look like... Oh boy. Yes. Yes. Alright. Angie and champion left unable to waltz after self-augmentation mishap. Two-time Republic Dance champion has been left unable to defend his title after a mishap. Precise nature of the damage is still unknown. Withdrawn from next month's competition and has not been seen to the public. He said, "I once watched the man eat an egg whole. This was bound to happen sooner or later." Alright, GG. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. I will see you guys around. Peace.